Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 19 minutes after 9 o'clock. And joining us in the studio this morning from American Legion Post 61 family, we have Legion Commander Lee. And then also we have our president of our auxiliary, Jenn, back with us. Good morning, guys.
Hey there. Good morning. How are you?
I always try to get the nomenclature right, because I just prefer to get, there's Jenn, she runs this, she runs that. But then I got to say the president, get the proper terminologies here for those that aren't, or for those that aren't in the circle and don't know.
That's true.
I have so many different colored hats, it's hard to know who I'm representing at every one moment.
You could almost fashionize with your hats. Like, you'd be like, I got a white today, I'm going to go with a nice white. You can almost color coordinate depending on the meeting.
That's true. Very true.
Well, and I don't even have my new one yet.
Yeah. Although you might need a little more orange in your wardrobe if you're going to go to Suns events there.
That's true.
It's gold.
Yeah. Is that gold?
It's a gold hat, yeah.
I thought it was orange. I have to look on that.
They call it gold, but it looks very orange.
It looks orange to me.
It doesn't look orange to me. It's gold.
Okay.
All right. I'll have to look. Now I got it. I saw orange when I saw it. So I don't know. Anyway, first off, I do want to you want to do four chaplains first, since that's kind of the most pressing thing coming up here.
Sure.
This Sunday, beginning at 3 p.m., we would love to invite everyone to come out for a free presentation. It's called the Four Chaplains Ceremony, and we do it every year during February. American Legion wide. This is something the American Legion's picked up, and I'll let you guys kind of fill in the story here a little bit more. But basically, these four chaplains went above and beyond on the USS Dorchester, which it was a transport ship.
Yeah, USAT Dorchester.
Sorry, I got the Dorchester. Again, titles.
Yeah, the four chaplains. They actually have a Four Chaplains Day, and I believe this year it was February 3rd.
Okay.
But due to scheduling conflicts and everything, this weekend is kind of when we could honor that
February
day.
Turned out to be a busy month.
It did,
and
yes.
we don't want to compete with Super Bowl. And, because we know.
Yeah.
Would you like to come to a Four Chaplains ceremony? Oh, by the way, it's right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, the actual event took place on 2 February 1943.
Gotcha.
So
that's why we tried to go right around that time.
We try to hold it to February, but anyway, it's not a church service. It's more of a celebration of life for these four individuals.
Sure.
So I know a lot of people get turned off if it's too religious, or it's like a funeral kind of a thing, and it's not that at all.
No. It's really something that happened, 60, how many years ago that was. And we want
7
years
ago.
We want to make sure that what they did does not get forgotten. And that's to me, at the end of the day, that's why we do this, is to remind people this is why America's great, because individuals like these four people are part of it and do what they do to make the sacrifices they make. And that, to me, that's really what it's not about mourning the death of these folks or talking about the tragedy of the ship being going down.
Really what we're discussing is the sacrifice.
Yeah, the human spirit in times of crisis, and that's what this ceremony celebrates. And we tell the story of the four chaplains during the ceremony. We give backgrounds of each of the chaplains, and they're all. It's literally set up like a joke. A rabbi, a priest, and a walk into a bar. It almost is that feel to it, but. It really, these four chaplains and what they do, and then, of course, we tell the story of the Dorchester. It takes about, 40, 45 minutes?
45 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
So you come in at 3, you'll be done before, and we'd love to have you come and sit. It doesn't cost you anything. If you'd like to make a donation to the post, we'd love to have that, but you know what? Don't worry about it. That's not what we're here for. If you just so happen to be there and want to do that, it's convenient, love to, but you're not under any obligation to.
Nope.
Just love you have come out.
Yeah, even if you just want to find out what we do,
Sure.
Happy.
Yeah, if you want to learn more about us and be a part of our family, that's a great place to come and visit too. We'll be on our best behavior that day.
Well, but you.
I'm hit or miss.
Just to help out, the USAT, United States Army Transport.
Yes, Army Transport.
So, opposed to USS, which is United States ship, which is Navy.
And correct me if I'm, not correct me wrong, but explain to me why they weren't eligible for Medal of Honor. That's the part I always get a little
Because this
confused
technically
on.
wasn't in battle.
Okay.
The thing is, yes, it was battle related
Yeah.
as far as everybody else is concerned, but
It feels a little
it
semantical.
wasn't officially in a battle type
Gotcha.
situation.
Yeah.
Because they were heading to war, so to speak.
Well, they were sitting between the waters of Greenland and Newfoundland,
Yeah.
and they were kind of being transported. It
Yeah.
wasn't a
Yeah, it was a
They were in the
snapshot.
theater.
battleship. It wasn't in theater. It
Yeah.
wasn't expected to run into a German U-boat
Yeah.
out there, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But it did happen during World War II. I don't know. It's just
I know.
I know, but Congress decided that since they couldn't award the Congressional
they would do
Medal of
something
Honor,
else.
they would do something else. So they developed a one-time medal for these 4 individuals, and it carries the same weight
Gotcha.
as the CMA.
And then obviously, like I mentioned earlier, American Legion globally has kind of adopted this as one of their mantras to tell this story and to keep their memory in the public light.
Stay
so to
aware.
speak. Yeah. Absolutely. So please come out, check it out. I think you're going to love hearing the story, and I think once you come out of there, you're going to have, just a perspective. It's going to put your life in perspective a little bit. You're going to think about what these sacrifices these folks made, and hopefully I think it kind of puts a renewed spirit in America with you a little bit. Just
Patriotism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like and in some instances I say pass the baton too.
Mm-hmm.
Because the young folks, we're here now doing our thing, but the folks that are kids in school, right? We're going to hand them that baton after, once we're sitting on our front lawns yelling at kids on grass and all that stuff.
Rocking chair.
Yeah. These are going to be the individuals that are going to have to pick up that baton and carry that mantle. And so,
Well, what I find fascinating is here in New Mexico, this story hasn't really been told very often.
yeah.
And other places I've been, this is like the staple.
Gotcha.
So we started doing it, and as people become more and more aware, then are like, they want to learn about the story, they want to be a part of
Sure.
the story. So until you actually hear the story for
Yeah.
the first time, a lot of people say, oh,
Yeah. You
and
gotta-
then they listen to it, it's like, man, that's a story.
Yeah, it is. It's. I'm surprised there isn't a movie. I'm really.
It would
think
make
there
a,
is
it
one,
would
right?
make
Is
an
there?
awesome
Yeah, is there?
movie.
I know online they have videos and reenactments
Okay.
and all kinds of stuff.
I didn't know. I'm just surprised Spielberg or one of these guys didn't get
Right.
there and retell the tale of the Dorchester.
Isn't that too patriotic?
I don't know, but it would make an awesome movie.
I could, yeah, but if you loved, any of the other, Saving Private Ryan's on down, it's got to fall in the vein of that story right there.
Yeah, it could for sure.
Dunkirk. Come on, he's.
Yeah.
Bridge too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, Hollywood doesn't really make those movies anymore.
Well, they're not as many, but I was thinking with
So it
Dunkirk
doesn't-
showing up and
I know,
a
but it
couple of those.
doesn't follow the.
You need to put it on
the
Tom
script.
Hanks and Spielberg's radar. Once that happens, magic will happen. They'll start cranking
Ron
out
Howard,
movies.
maybe.
Or
Yeah.
Ron Howard, maybe.
Yeah,
That's another
he does
one.
some
yeah.
good ones too.
Yeah.
But we're going to be telling that story at the First United Methodist Church.
Yes, this Sunday,
Sunday at
3
3.
p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like matter of fact, we were talking. I kind of got your Sunday planned. If you want to pop on over to the historical society for Donna Blake Birchall's book signing, that's from 2 to 3:30 over there on Lee Street. Then just head a block, back towards Maine or so, and then go to First United Methodist Church there at 3. So show up at 2.
But remember, today at 11.
Yes.
If you're a veteran or
Thank
a
you.
first responder, you could swim for free at 11 o'clock.
Beginning at 11 today.
Yeah.
Now is that just today or is
No,
that?
it's going to be recurring.
Okay. So
I don't know if they're going to change the date or the day or whatever. I was just talking to Louis about it this morning.
Okay.
And I guess he had been working with Jim Cassidy, who just retired, and they got approval for it.
Good.
So
Okay.
this is going to happen.
Is that going to be a weekly thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he was saying this morning about they're going to have pain management specialists on hand
There's
during
Oh,
that
a
time.
physical therapist, yeah.
So that's
With-
what he said.
Okay.
He said pain management.
Some offering some services and things to
Yeah.
connections to people
So-
that may need some of that stuff.
Veterans, you need this stuff?
And that's
get it over there.
And that's at the Roswell Recreation Aquatic Center.
Yeah.
Meeting at 11 a.m. this
11
morning.
a.m. as of today.
Very good. Yeah.
That's what I'm being told.
And then I'm sure once you're there, they'll give you a schedule what days of the week they're going to be
Yes.
doing this. So for future ones, you can plan accordingly here.
If nothing else, come hang out with some other veterans. You get to chat and
Sure.
swim and maybe get some help with some pain that you're having or
Absolutely.
something.
Do they let them use all the whole rec center there, or just swimming, or can
My
they-
understanding
Okay,
is
so if you want to go do a
it's 1 hour.
workout or
Oh, I don't know about that.
play basketball
I
or
think
something?
it's the swim.
Okay, I got you.
Is what the focus
Well,
is.
ask
I
when you
think.
get there if you want to do more.
Yeah.
Say worst they can say is
But
no.
I do know that they offer one great veterans discount to join the aquatic center anyway.
Oh, good.
So you get not only you get that, but then you get a free hour a week.
Nice.
So
I can tell you this: if you want to learn more information about getting passes and things for aquatic center or really anything recreation in the city, from zoo stuff to museum stuff, RoswellConnect.com is the website you go to. RoswellConnect.com, and that's where all of the recreation, like when they do like events at the zoo, or whatever you wanted to get tickets for it, that's where you'll go to get it. So, and same thing if you want to get your season passes or day passes or whatever for the Recreation Aquatic Center, Roswell Connect's got that for you. So mash your keys there, and you can probably learn more about the veterans discount and all that there too. I would assume.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So good deal.
Cool.
Excellent. So
Thank
don't
you
forget
for
that. Yeah. You want to talk scholarships a little bit? Put that on
yeah, you
people's radar?
bet. Yeah, we got basically we got 5 this year.
Awesome.
We have a legacy of $1,500 that we need to go, and then we have 4 $2,500 scholarships that need to be delivered. Just contact us. The paperwork and stuff, the deadlines and all that are on the website.
Okay.
But basically, it's free money.
Absolutely. And this is for STEM related. So if you're-
Anything STEM or first responder related.
Yes.
Yes. So police,
So,
fire,
nursing.
nursing.
Paramedics, police officers, firefighters, anything science.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Yeah.
Mathematics.
So STEM and
Anything.
first responder, any of those kind of things. It's also open to high school and college students. So if you're already in college, or probably if you're going to college, high school senior about to go to college,
Even if you're just doing a career change and you're a veteran or somehow, family related to a veteran, please take a look at the requirements and put in your
if you're going to college or
application.
secondary school of
Yeah.
any kind, it could be trade school, could be anything that's secondary education
Right.
that meets that criteria, you're
But
eligible to apply.
the only real sticking point here, well, other than you have to have a veteran connection,
Yes.
is you have to have a declared major.
Okay.
We're not just funding just anybody.
Right. We wanna make sure that's
we're
where you're
funding
going.
leaders.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, and that's our focus.
Okay. I will invite you to go to roswelllegion.org. There you'll find the applications, all the information about the scholarship.
Yes.
And in all fairness, all information about our post 61 family too.
And
Yeah.
don't be afraid of the deadline dates and all that stuff. Just submit. We'll get it to you. We'll figure it out.
Gotcha.
Because we're paying the college anyway.
Right. Yeah,
So-
the money goes direct to the institution.
So
of
I
your-
mean, this can go towards books or fees or whatever, as long as it's to your account.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. But please look up the criteria. You will be writing a short essay, so please
Yes.
put some thought and time into that. And then, of course, like you said, the military connection. You do have to have an immediate family member, or you yourself is served.
Yeah,
or served.
parents, grandparents,
Yeah, it's
kids, somebody.
the thing is that it follows the rules of membership of the American Legion, the Sons of the American Legion, or the American Legion Auxiliary.
Gotcha.
As long as you qualify in any of those veins, which those are pretty wide veins
It is.
at this point, you qualify.
Absolutely.
Now,
And membership is not required, although, of course, we'd love to have you.
If you'd love to be a member of our
yeah,
post,
yeah,
you're
the
right.
thing is, if you had a parent or whatever, or grandparent serve in World War I, or if a member of your lineage has
Mm-hmm.
served between December 7th, 1941 and today, you're in.
Yeah.
I mean, I just signed up a member this weekend. He didn't even realize he qualified for membership in the American Legion
That's
for the
great.
Sons. And 5 minutes later, he was a member.
Nice.
So,
Very good. Well, and so please come. And like I said, if you have more questions, come join us Sunday out at First United Methodist Church, and you want to talk with us more. But we'll be happy to talk to you before or after about that too.
Yeah.
And a little message to all of you commitment-phobic people. The money alone helps veterans and their children. You don't have to come to a meeting. You don't have to come and do things. You don't have to be active.
Yeah.
Your money.
We'd love
your
you to.
money
You don't have to
talks.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you come and be a part of our family.
We would love that, but
'Cause help
if
is always
you
needed.
don't have the time, you don't have whatever.
Trust
you
me,
know.
that's how I know, because I got my finger about 20 different pulses. I try to go to meetings and things, but I can't get involved in many of the other things that the Post does, like the memory law and stuff and stuff. I don't have the time.
Well, you don't have the time. You work on Saturdays.
Yeah, I work whenever. Yeah, I have weird hours. So some Saturdays I'm
The
booked, some
truth
I'm
of the
not.
matter is, the money that you give the organization is enough. Anything above and beyond that is gravy.
Yeah.
You want the camaraderie. You want to come to the meetings. You want to find out what's going on. First Thursdays at 6 p.m. That's our meeting.
Yep. And this next one coming up in March is actually going to be a joint meeting
meeting.
between
Okay.
the Auxiliary, the Sons, and the Legion.
Yeah,
Which is next Thursday, right?
It is.
One
yes.
week from tomorrow.
a week from tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you want to get to know kind of everybody
Everybody's
who's
there.
there,
So,
come say hi.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you join us.
Yeah, we get underway about 6 p.m. Just
Yeah,
come
at
on.
the First United Methodist Church.
Yeah, just come on and be a part of it. Sit back, listen, enjoy, partake, whatever, and just see what we're all about and see what we do. Because and I'll tell you, the Post 61, we're service driven. That's we do a lot with children. We do memory law and cemeteries. Kind of been our big adoption project that we've had over the last
Yeah,
year.
it's a
that'll
big
start
project.
as the sun starts coming out again, and the grass starts growing.
Yeah.
We're gonna need
gonna be a lot
Roswell's help.
more,
When spring springs, we're
We're
gonna
going to
need some
be
help.
Yep.
a lot more out there. We've been painting fence. We've been,
Dealing with
helping
water
out,
irrigation
moving
and
the
all kind of-
stuff
yeah.
and the irrigation, all that stuff. So, but anyway, that's going to start up hot and heavy here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and like I said, come be a part. Look, come see what we do. We really Veterans Parade. That's something we partner with. With
We're
our,
gonna start planning that here come I think
in
was it
May.
May?
yeah, with American Legion Post 28. That's kind of
Yep.
together. We do that every
Right,
year.
and hopefully the VFW and other veterans
to get them-
organizations will get involved.
Partner up
and
with us too. Yeah.
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 Because
More
it's
the
not just a
merrier.
Legion event; it's for veterans.
It's
all
Veterans Day. We're all veterans,
veterans.
and
Yes.
all veterans should be honored on this day. So
Indeed.
And also Post 61 on Veterans Day and on Memorial Day, we will be meeting out at Memory Lawn doing push-ups for recognition of suicide.
yeah, suicide awareness.
Yeah.
Suicide awareness.
Hopefully, you all have to do less push-ups instead of
Yeah.
more.
Last time it was 22.
Yeah,
Day.
I've heard it's coming close to 23 now,
Oh,
and I
dear.
thought I heard that.
I know. But
I'm really
now that
hoping
we've
it
got
gets
this
to-
mass restriction repealed here in town, hopefully that'll start reversing this trend in
Hopefully
New
we-
Mexico.
It's just a reminder. Watch out for your family, man. Just keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
We don't know what people are going through sometimes, and just if you see things that aren't normal, don't ignore it.
Isolation is the worst possible thing for someone who's
Yeah.
depressed. So
Idle minds can create some idle thoughts, and sometimes those can drive. You know what I mean? You get to thinking.
Yeah, you get wrapped up in your own mind, and sometimes you
Next
can get
thing
ugly.
your what's real and what's perceived kind of
Yeah.
meld together there
Yeah.
and creates problems.
Plates.
Yeah. So, but love to have folks come be a part. Come out next Thursday to our meeting. Come be a part of it. Or if you can't wait, come out Sunday. Come out to our.
Or you can do both. Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
too.
I'd love to have. I would love to. You know what? I would love to see. Like we do a Four Chaplains, and it's like standing room only in the
That
chapel
would be
there.
wonderful.
That would be an
We're
amazing
not there yet,
thing.
but that would be wonderful
That
to
would
see.
be amazing. But
Yeah.
I'd love to have.
Come
the same
surprise
people
us,
come.
Roswell.
bet you $5 that don't happen.
I agree with you, but I would love to put that challenge. I say, look, come out and see this. It's an hour of your time.
Come meet Mike Winters.
There you go. I'll be there. I'll be speaking. This
Yep.
football season's over. There's
That's
no
right.
Sunday
That's
football
right.
afternoon to get yelling at the TV about. So what do you got? Come on down.
Yeah, come do something patriotic.
Come celebrate America with us a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. What else do we want to cover? We got scholarships. We got.
Legion's birthday, March 15th or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, the American Legion's turning
102.
100, 102, 103.
103.
Yeah.
103, yeah, because we were
1919.
established 1919. So
Yeah.
Okay. 103.
103.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good for our age.
Not too bad. Where's our Social Security check, by the way?
Right?
It's been getting that for years
I
now.
have no control over that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is there anything else we want to put on the radars right now?
Well, I
I'm
know
trying to think.
28's going to have a dance here pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
think they
it
had
was supposed
to-
to be Valentine's Day, but then
I
they
think COVID
postponed
kind
it.
of.
They COVIDed it, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's going to
COVID
come
happened.
up in March.
Okay. Well, hopefully we get more info there.
District meeting coming up.
Yeah, and I want to encourage folks to vote and contact your representatives and things, because while the American Legion is not political, we do advocate for veterans and their families and all of that. So if you have a concern, if you have questions, contact your congressman, contact your representative, and let them know what's going on, because unless they hear from us, they have nothing to go on, and they go on with what they think is going to work.
Absolutely.
And it may not always be.
Yeah,
So.
and just from my experience in what I do in radio and just where I'm at, I find that especially when you get higher Congress on up, more national stage, or something outside of our little community here.
Right.
Election years, they tend to be more perceptive to
You mean-
listen.
Yeah.
Presidential election.
Yeah,
Those two.
Because we have an election year this year, but this is
Well, I mean, but-
midterms. And
but this year we will have governor race. We'll have some state. I mean, it's a bigger. It's not presidential, but it's a bigger one. But all these people tend to be more warm and welcoming and perceptive to
receptive,
listening.
yeah.
You do what you're saying, receptive to listening, and so now's a good time to try to get bees and bonnets and things like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, what comes of it, who knows? I mean, there's a lot of lip service going on out there, but
It happens, yeah.
But,
But
let's
if
see.
enough people contact them or saying the same things, that, hey, this is what we want, this is what we need, this is what we want you to do, then, they're more likely to do it.
yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, reach out. And of course, with this municipal election here, I say it every time: go vote, vote educated.
Didn't that happen yesterday, though?
Well, it's early voting. It's still going, but
I thought that
actual
was the
election
last
day.
day.
No, Tuesday. This upcoming Tuesday.
Oh, upcoming Tuesday?
March 1st is election day.
Yeah. The American Legion cannot advocate candidates, but we do advocate that you get out the vote.
Yeah, I really don't
It's
care.
your civic duty.
I really don't care who you vote for if you have logical reasons for voting that way. I hate when I say, "Why'd you pick that person?" Well, I saw their signs a lot, or
Well, the best part
I
about
heard
being
so-and-so
American
liked
is
them.
you don't have to justify who you voted for.
you don't have to, but I'm asking you to, because you know what I mean. And not justify is not, all I'm saying is have a reason. That's what I mean. I hate you can put too many.
You mean blind voting? Like
Yeah, you could put too many
Yeah.
people in power that don't know what the heck they're doing by not doing your research. So do your research.
Yeah.
And pick people that line up with what you believe in, that believe in what you believe in, will do the things that you believe in.
Yeah, whatever that might be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I guess my problem is listening to politicians. They say one thing and do something completely different when they get into office.
That
That
is
can happen, yes.
very true. Yes, it is, and probably will be true long after we're long from this earth. So
Yes. But on a different topic, the American Legion Auxiliary is still working on our Quilt of Valor.
oh, great.
Yes. So we just need to have folks, if you know of a veteran who was touched by war in some way,
Okay.
please submit their name so that we can pull a name out of hat, or however we're going to decide that. We haven't figured that one out yet.
Okay.
But we need a recipient, and it's not a gift, it's an award,
Okay.
because what they did in their time in the service is important, and their
Absolutely.
sacrifice is appreciated, and it's the way that we can say thank you.
A token. Yeah.
Yep, it's a token. It's basically, the Quilt of Valor is a nonprofit organization that started this, but it's something that a lot of folks in the U.S. get involved in.
Sure.
And because there's...
They like the cause. They like what it
yes,
stands
exactly.
for. Yeah.
And because it lines up so beautifully with the auxiliary's mission as well as the Legion, we decided to participate.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
we're
And
finishing
I
up
know
our
that
Quilt of
the
Valor.
Auxiliary for 61 here is requesting donations of fabric.
Yes,
okay.
fabric or money for fabric.
So if you'd like to donate, either like you said, cash, or if you got some fabric that
And
you
you
can
got
donate.
Yep.
some fabric laying around that is not doing anything for you.
Sure.
You know, maybe donate it to the American Legion because we can turn it into something good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We use it as fundraisers for for our projects
Yeah,
and things that we
absolutely.
do. And of course, we'll quote the dollars and that.
I
kind of
imagine
thing.
when the weather warms up here and we start seeing like farmers market and
Oh,
things
yes.
like that happen,
We'll be there.
we'll be back out and about visiting and meeting folks and giving selling some of our different homemade items that help support what we do. So,
Yeah. We've had some generous donations of fabric over the last year or so from some of our members and some of the folks in the community.
Yeah.
Calico Cow.
Yes,
Yeah.
Angel from Calico Cow has been very generous in that
Yeah,
regard.
we've had some great people that really support what we do.
So Easy Sewing.
Yeah, So Easy
Yeah.
Sewing has
Yeah.
been a big help.
Well, might be knocking again soon here. So.
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that even little minor things, the American Legion can turn that into something.
Yeah, even just your scraps. It's like, I don't know
Absolutely.
what I'm going to do with this.
And if you
we'll
have
make
any,
chickens out of it or
if you
something.
have any old stuffed animals or new stuffed animals
Yes.
that you'd like to donate, we're always collecting stuffed animals. We donate them to the police and the sheriff's department because
They keep on hand, yeah.
Children going through, little mini traumas, they give them a little toy and it helps them get through it.
Sure.
So
Yeah, it brings a little bit of fun in a
car
chaotic
accidents
situation.
or
Yeah.
what
Some
have you.
Comfort when things are falling apart.
Something to focus on instead of the
Yes.
tragedy of what's going on.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're putting out the word. We really we're very low on our stuffed animals right now.
Okay, so we need to replenish.
Yes,
Right.
we do.
And
Okay.
if, obviously, we don't necessarily have a building that you can bring it to. So if you want to contact us, you can call us at 575-268-0220.
Bring them with
Or-
you Sunday.
Or we'll come pick them up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you want on Sunday too, bring a canned good.
Yeah,
You
bring
know?
a canned good.
That's the other thing too is we donate canned goods and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So
We do it not only to the food shelters and those kind of things, but also to the disaster relief.
Yeah. Yeah, they do
we
amazing work.
collect
disaster.
cans. We collect
The non-perishable
the
food
bottles,
items.
the
Yeah.
caps. We help, to make park benches,
Yeah.
and things like
yeah,
that.
the bottle caps and
There's
the
lots of things that the
mayonnaise
American
jar
Legion
lids
can
and-
do
yeah.
with your refuse.
absolutely,
So-
absolutely.
Yes. One's
Wait.
man trash is another treasure.
Well, and that's kind of
I'm not asking you to drop off garbage at the church, but I'm saying
I don't think the church would appreciate that.
no,
either, probably
not saying that at all. But I am saying that if you have things you would like, for us to
Give us a call, reach out, shoot a
Make
message.
good
to
out
us.
of
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And, clothing and shoes and all that stuff, we'll find somewhere that
Yeah.
that's needed as well.
Yeah, but yeah, if you've got some of those things, your stuffed animals or some of the canned goods, like I said, you bring them with you Sunday if you'd like to come out and see this. We would be very appreciative of that.
would be.
Like I said, we'll make sure it gets to the people it needs to get to. That's kind of what we do.
Sure. And tomorrow night is, I think, mostly a planning meeting. I don't think any
Nothing
actual
exciting?
things are going to be created tomorrow. But on most Thursdays that are not meeting nights,
Mm-hmm.
The auxiliary meets and actually they do more talking than anything else.
They got a little sewing circle going.
Hey,
Get
we do
work
some
done.
sewing, we do
Yeah.
some crafts, all kinds of stuff. But yes, this Thursday, tomorrow, is going to be a planning business meeting because, as we know, February was a little crazy for us. So
Yeah.
we're hoping to.
Well, and I know I've never been in a sewing circle, but I know enough to know about sewing circles that part of the point of having a sewing circle is to sit and gab and chat and you know what I mean. That's
Solve the world's problems.
Yeah.
And yeah, for
And
sure.
if they weren't meeting in a church, it'd be a wine fest.
I think where males go to hang out at bars and drink beer, the women were like, well, we're going to go do sewing circle and we'll vent all our problems about you guys there, and then we drink about them at the bar.
Right.
It's camaraderie.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
No,
Oy.
but this post is not about drinking.
No, not at all. But I'm making jokes there when I say
Yes.
that. But I'd love to have you come and be a part of it. But like you said, and if you're interested in becoming a member, like I said, a son, auxiliary, or a legionnaire itself, come Sunday, come next Thursday. Pop in tomorrow over there. There'll be people there that can tell you what to do. Jen will be happy to get you all the information you need there. So.
Yes, and it's only $50 a year, which
Yeah.
if you're a Starbucks fan, you spend more than $50 a year on coffee.
Probably spend more than a week.
Sons is only 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suns is only 25. So
That's a
And
half
you
a
get
week's of
pretty
coffee.
much the same benefit.
Sure, absolutely. Different color hat, of course.
yes.
Some
But-
say gold, I say orange.
Sons are powder puff blue. So
Yeah,
That's true. Did we get it all?
I think
I
so.
think we got enough.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us, Mike. Appreciate it.
Everyone, love to see you out Sunday. Come visit us, 3 p.m. First Standard Methodist Church for our Four Chaplain ceremony. I promise you, you're going to come away having a greater sense of appreciation of things when you come out of there. It's just, you can't help but not to after hearing that story.
It's a good story.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Don't work too hard, and we'll see you here. I'll see you guys in a couple days, but see you on the radio next time.
Yep, we'll see
Awesome.
you.
Thank you guys. It is 9.